Everyone has a favorite part of their Seder when they were growing up, right? Whether it was the 4 questions or the 10 plagues or Dayenu or searching for the Afikomen, something must stand out. Well, maybe it's because I was one of 4 children, but for me, it was the 4 children. And as we went around the Seder table with our Maxwell House Haggadahs, each reading a page, the drama of which child would read which child was very high intensity. The wise child, the rebellious child, the simple child, or the one who didn't ask questions. Well, a table I sit at lately is the philanthropic table. And I've been grants chair of Jewish Women's Foundation of New York, and I'm the incoming president there. And just to put us all on the same page, the funding process is basically 3 components. The first is the collection of applications and proposals. The second is the selection. And the third is the allocation of those funds. And those conversations are serious and intense, thoughtful, strategic, and hard. And sometimes my mind wanders over to the 4 children at our Seder table. Because ultimately, those 4 children represent 4 approaches for seeding our Jewish future, for nurturing our legacy. And I'd like to bring the wisdom of the Seder table to our funding tables. Not just to elevate the conversation in the room, because now it'll be based with a Jewish framework and our beautiful traditions and values, but also to enhance the funding portfolio, so that whether you're a foundation or a giving circle or even an individual, your portfolio can become more expansive, inclusive, holistic, and more nimble. So I'm going to take you through it, the 4 proposals, and I'm going to use Jewish Women's Foundation as an example for you. You ready? Here we go. The wise proposal. Ma ha'edot ha'chukim ha'mishpatim asher tziva Adonai Eloheinu etchem. What are the laws, the rules, the traditions that our God has commanded us? So this question is rooted in the past, honors the past, and is also looking forward to how it can be part of our future. We love this question. We love this proposal. It's written well. We probably know the executive director. We know their programs. We renew funding for their programs. It's well established in the community, has a measured impact, and already has a track record. So the question here, as you're putting together your portfolio, is how to maintain long-term, unrestricted funds and get out of the way. An example for us at Jewish Women's Foundation of New York has been the education and training of Orthodox female clergy. This is rooted in the past with innovation for the future and aligns with our mission of imagining a world that is a better place for Jewish women and girls. This is a wise proposal. The rebellious proposal, Ma ha'avodah hazot lachem. What does this work to you? What does this mean to you? Right? This question comes in from the side and surprises us, gets us uncomfortable. But we also know that if we don't answer this, we might lose them. So when you're putting together your portfolio, you have to ask yourself, what are the ideas that are untested and risky, but have great potential? We don't want to lose them. For us at Jewish Women's Foundation, an example is the funding of a pilot curriculum where rabbis, cantors, and educators were trained to use this curriculum with Jewish teens that asked about gender identity and Jewish sexuality. Risky, edgy, untested, and now it's going mainstream. This was a rebellious proposal. The simple proposal, mazot, what is this? This question comes with a real yearning to be part of the future, but doesn't quite know how. This application may not be written so well, the impact may be small, and the capacity and resources may still need to be built up. So the question for you as you put together your portfolio is, who is authentic to their community, has real connection, and the potential to do meaningful work. For us, an example is training mikveh guides who reclaim the ancient ritual of mikveh and immerse people to mark transitions in their contemporary Jewish lives. This has seeds in our past and innovation also, transformative, one-on-one, small impact, but a beautiful, simple proposal. And the last one, she'eno yodea lishol, the one that doesn't yet know how to ask. Well, this proposal is entirely different. This is where you, as a funder, have to be proactive and take the initiative. This is where your lessons learned and your wisdom come into play. Maybe you can publish something, hold a webinar, create a network of grantees to work together, or start something entirely new. For us, an example, that Jewish Women's Foundation of New York, together with 16 other Jewish women's foundations in the United States and Israel, seeded a coalition of 7 organizations on the ground in Israel that are fighting for gender justice and economic equality for women. Because we were able to zoom out, we were able to dive in and address something that wasn't yet being asked. So to close, I want to bring us back to the Haggadah. It actually tells us how we are supposed to respond to each of the children. And I want to focus on what it says on how to respond to the child that doesn't yet know how to ask a question. The text is at patach lo, that you need to open up this child. And in some understandings, it's meant to be to the female parent. Well, this is so cool. What I didn't say is I'm not only one of 4 children, but I am blessed to have 4 children. And they are so different. I spend so much time opening each one of them up, nurturing each one of them. It's what moms do. It's what parents do. And it's what philanthropists do to nurture our Jewish future and make sure that all the children and their voices have a seat at the table. Thank you.